for Friday college basketball tournament action. And yesterday we did a bunch of shows. Today it'll probably just be uh, one show, one show on the agenda for tonight. And let me make sure we're running live everywhere. Excellent. So yesterday a bunch of shows, and I'm thinking, you know what? That is a giant pain in the butt. So might as well just do a little longer show, cover all the tournament games, what we have lines for at least, and then move on from there. A little early. Usually it's 10 o'clock, but I figured I've been sitting around patiently waiting for the show today, trying to get some numbers for us. But again, we got Sunbelt. Who else? We got SoCon. We got lines in a SoCon. A10, A Sun, nothing up. Maybe by the end of the show we'll have some. Same with Missouri Valley. We got some matchups though there. Ohio Valley, WCC won't even tip by the time our game's over, so we could just maybe talk about a future day or something, even though we talked about those yesterday. And we'll fire away. We'll recap whatever we got to do. Hello, user just joining. As always, like, share, subscribe, notification bells, whatever you got to do. That's my Twitter. Figuring this thing out, little things. If you want to leave a comment, I can post it right up on the screen. But let us get into Sun Belt action. 6 o'clock first tip here. Arkansas State, your 4 seed out of the West, is 2 and 136 over the 5 seed out of the East or the Southern. Now, I like Arkansas State here. Not going to lie. I got a premium on the over. Hey, listen, the winner here is going to face Georgia State. You know, they're the top seed and probably the team that should win this. I like them. You know, Texas State's another good team down here. But yeah, Arkansas State worries me. 1-9 on the road. I'm going to lean towards the over. I already have it as a premium play on the agenda. And if you're looking for a premium, I got 3 best bets up for tomorrow already. And if you use that special little pass in the description, you get 3 days for a great steal because it's $44 for the day and you're getting 39, I think, for 3 days. Whatever. Just throwing that out there. Again, use the leaderboards. You don't want me. Find somebody else. But that's a premium. But free sides, I give them all out here. And some of the free picks I give are premium plays. It just happens to be that way. So right off the bat, we'll go Arkansas State over 136. Daniel, how you doing? Good to see you again. Seems like I saw you 10 hours ago. So first game up, Arkansas State in the Sun Belt. Next game, we got 3 seed out of the Southern Alabama, 5.5 over 6 seed out of the West, ULM. 5.5, 134 is the number on this game. And this is one of my best bets tomorrow. So I'm not going to give that one out for you. I apologize. And same with this next game, Arlington and Troy. Again, these are 2 of the 3 best bets going in these games. So use the little link below. Where is it at? I have it somewhere down here. Here it is. I just can't pull it up. That's like $39.99 or something for 3 days this pass. Knock yourself out. App State, Appalachian State's a pick 'em 133 against Little Rock. And faithful fan, I appreciate it. So App State here, I kind of like them. I think they should be favored. Little Rock, I don't know. I mean, both these teams are kind of equal. 4 out of the East, 5 out of West. Not much differential in the 2 teams. Although I don't like the way Little Rock's been playing, so I kind of lean on Appalachian State here. Although looking at the line, I've seen it. Oof, I saw it kind of go a little different here because it's a pick 'em. The line's still hanging around at a pick, even though more money's coming in on Appalachian State. So that kind of, that's why I didn't use this as a premium. I almost did because I like App State. I thought they should be favored a little bit here, but a little weary with the number not moving with everybody coming in on them. So I'm going to still lean here for the video, Appalachian State. But again, Not my strongest of the video here. Out of the two right here, and Appalachian pick. Out of these two, we got the two best bets. So Sun Belt picks over State 131. Appalachian pick. So if you're looking at the two here, which one I like the best, it'll be the over Arkansas State and Georgia Southern out of the two. And again, I have best bets on the other two. Sometimes it happens. I can't give all my plays. I give a lot out that are premiums, but not those two because I got them up in the package actually right now. So SoCon, we got the Citadel and Western Carolina. Let's just pull that up. I forgot to write the times down on that, so I apologize. 5:30 tip. 5:30 tip as Western is favored, and Mercer's at 8. So right off the bat, you got to like the over with these two teams. One scores 80, one scores 75. They both give up 78, 79 points a game. So yeah, over 158. We're in on that. I got to lean on Citadel, although it's just, what worries me with the Citadel is obviously their defense. Offensively, they should get they're the better offensive team. I know they both score a bunch of points, but it's just not, I don't, I just don't think, I can't even put this into words. It's just weird. Usually I'm not a loss of words here. I like Citadel. I almost used them as a premium, as a in the package, I should say, for a premium, because I do have them plus the two. I almost bumped it up and threw them in the package. So it's not that I don't like them, but I'm just a little worried about my plus two there. We'll see what happens, because the line is actually ticked up a half down to 2.5. So I see that, even though I got them, I'm trying to be truthful in my video. I'm like, oh, now I'm a little worried. That's, again, like I mentioned, Appalachian State. Everybody's coming in one way, and the line's not moving. This one's pretty fair pick, but yet the line's ticked up just a hair. But I still like them. But show wise, over. It's actually up to 159. Citadel over 159. Doesn't make a difference. We're still on it. 158 to 159 makes sense to me because both these guys score and give up some points. As I said, I got a little premium side there on Citadel if you're looking at that between the 8-9 game. Mercer, 7 versus 10 seed Samford. 7 and 149 is the total. Both these games did go into overtime during the regular season, but I'm going to take Mercer here. Again, this is a game actually rolled out as a premium play. I got them as I flip back to my premium side of things. Again, not in the best bet 3-pack that I rolled out, but it's still a strong play. I used them. They're out there. And actually I have them at 7.5. And it's currently, okay, when I wrote it down earlier, it was only 7. So thought maybe it moved again on me. But for the video here, Mercer, definitely out of the two, my strongest one. Well, they're both premium plays here, but the Mercer one I like a little more because of the Citadel line move there. We'll take Mercer minus 7.5. I think this should be a 10-point win for them. I just think they're a lot better. And again, Samford comes in on a 1-9 run, 2-9 in the conference play. Mercer was 15-10. They should take care of business here, get it done. Although we've seen some crazy things happen so far in March Madness, haven't we? These conference tournaments, I got to tell you, I had Richmond, did not score for the last 10 minutes of that game. Terrible beat there. Had St. Joe's. I said I liked UMass. They won some games. I was a little worried about their schedule and up and down, playing, not playing. I thought Joe's were playing pretty good. Got my ass handed to me. That's the way it goes here. Now, real fast on the SoCon here. So, Greensboro, regular season champs. But shockingly, they're a little bit of an underdog. They're plus 200 to win. Furman's actually the favorite at the odds at plus 175. And you got Wolford at plus 400. If I'm, you're getting plus money on three good teams here. Should Greensboro win? I guess they should. Would think of maybe a flyer on Warford plus the 400 if you get that. That'd be my little flyer. Maybe even Mercer plus 800. They could beat some teams here. So again, as this progresses next round, we'll see tomorrow how these matchups go, and we'll talk about them a little more down the road there. Next up, where we heading? A10. So this is just kind of matchup time here in the A10 because we have matchups, no lines up. I haven't seen them. I looked just before I came on, so I don't really think they're going to be popping up. Maybe somewhere. Who knows? What are we going to do? That'll be a talk for tomorrow's noon show. We will jump on all these totals that we don't have here and lines for the A10, the ASA, and MVC. So matchups for tomorrow, we got Duquesne at 9 at St. Bonaventure, the 1 seed. As I said earlier today or last night, talking about Duquesne, I think they got good inside presence. They could score. You know, they're not that bad. I got to see what the line is in this game. That's the question here against the Bonnies. Would I be looking to the dog here a little? Maybe if the line is right, maybe I'll look dog because I'm not that high on St. Bonaventure. I thought maybe Richmond or St. Louis would be coming out of the A10. We just got to see. St. Louis is the 4 seed. They're playing UMass, the 5 seed. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but St. Louis, I like St. Louis to get it done there. Although Mass, we can't sell Mass short if it's good enough number. We got to see where that line goes. 7 Dayton at 2 VCU. VCU, if they're healthy, they got their star player back. I think they should be okay. So I think VCU take care of business there pretty easy. And then 6 seed Mason at 3 Davidson. I don't know. Again, this is a line game. I got to see where it's at. I would lean towards Davidson, but again, I got to crunch the numbers first and do that kind of stuff. But those are my initial leans in the A10. So A10. Atlantic 10. No lines yet. No lines. 12 p.m. show tomorrow. Friday, 12 noon. A-Sun, same thing. We got Liberties and North Florida's the matchup. North Alabama 1 versus the 5 seed there. Listen, Liberty should take care of business, but we're gonna see what the line is. Dad, I'm gonna be at North Alabama. I really didn't like them or North Florida today. I said maybe North Florida because they're home, but I think Liberty going away should get this done. And then your next matchup, Stetson and Gulf Coast. I like Stetson over Bell. I said they could steal it here. I thought the line was a little high, or not high enough. So I like Stetson there. But on the other side, I lost with Lipsy. Lipsy could not get it done. I guess, again, another team like Richmond. Richmond takes 10 minutes off. These guys take the entire second half off. Rough one. That's gambling. Here, though, Stetson. I'll be taking Stetson to get to the finals. Give me Stetson. No doubt. As soon as that line comes out, it'll actually be a premium play. So Stetson, whatever the line is. I should have put that was for Atlantic Sun in case people are looking. Like, Stetson, who's that guy? What else we got here? So there's Stetson. Friday we got, again, not much to go on here because we're missing games. Loyola Chicago will be in play. Indiana State versus Evansville is a 4-5. Drake's looking for a winner. Valpo, 6 seed at Missouri State. Listen, Loyola Chicago's going to be laying a number. We know that. I kind of lean towards Evansville a little bit. Again, let's see where these numbers lie. Maybe a total in that game. Drake's been a ATS dream this season. We'll see what these numbers are at. And I'm already on Missouri State when that line comes out. So out of the 4 here, Missouri State will definitely be a play, barring something crazy. Missouri State. See what line is. Again, I'm going to just leave a little message here. My games, no lines. Will be talked about at noon Friday. Tomorrow. Hey, Nico Randers, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Again, feel free to comment, guys. I don't, if you're going to say something, girls, who's ever in, whatever you identify as, I don't want to insult anybody. Come say hello. Because now we're just at the tail end here, and we got no lines, but we're just got thoughts coming out here. I almost mentioned the Saturday Northeastern Conference. Bryant, Mount St. Mary's, Wagner Sacred Heart. That'll be tomorrow night's show. So come back because we should have lines for that because that'll be a day ahead. So Ohio Valley, we just got Belmont. Again, nothing's up on these lines, and we're still waiting on, the WCC just tipped here, right? We got San Fran going. I actually got San Diego there. I said that I kind of liked. I don't even know how that game's playing out. I saw San Fran up early. The Dons, 40-23, kicking their butt right now. So okay, looks like they could be on their way to playing Loyola Marymount, and then your Portland Santa Clara winner will face Pacific. As I said, Portland's won one game in 3 years of conference. I have Santa Clara today as a play because I just couldn't just buck how bad Portland's been. I mean, what am I laying here on Clara? That is a lie. I did not put Clara as a premium. I thought I did. Got some totals though. I still like Clara. Doesn't make a difference as I go over my numbers. So real fast, this WC, it's a crazy kind of matchup here. So San Fran looks like they'll play Marymount. Then after that, the winner plays St. Mary's, the 4 seed. Then the winner of that plays Gonzaga. So there's, it's like huge quadruple buys here. I don't know why. So figure Claire will play Pacific. Winner of that plays number 3 Pepperdine. Winner of that plays BYU. And the winner of that will be facing Gonzaga or whoever pulls off that huge upset. But we'll see what happens there. Duquesne at St. Bonaventure. Yep, it's. I just said, who asked me that? Wilson. I'm waiting for a line. Let me see if I could dig up a line here on that game. If anybody has anything up, I just don't think anybody has a line on this game. I kind of like the Bonnies a little. I don't. You know what? I'm not even sure about this game because I do like Duquesne's inside, and they came out, and I don't know if it was just a Richmond total collapse, which you don't score for long periods of time. It was just a terrible game for me since I had Richmond. If you had Duquesne, you're probably happy. Again, I have no line on this game right now. Anybody else? Anybody else find a line? I don't want to hop onto like my Vegas apps and Circa. I don't think they have anything. Corey, how are you today? Best 3 teams for tomorrow. I can do that. And let me try and keep rolling. I'm trying. I appreciate it, Randers. I do my best, and Lord knows I love it. I love coming on talking, and I love going back and forth with people, and shooting a breeze, talking some sports. So my 3 best for tomorrow, huh? All right, Daniel. Look at this. We're gonna go like this. Could you give me your 3 best? I sure can. Thank you. I will. We'll start it back from the top. I'm gonna roll right on out here with over my 3 best lined. It's in capital. Lined games. Put show picks. It'll be over State. Then we'll move on to the SoCon. Mercer. 7.5. My last one. Gotta find a line. I don't have any lines for anything here. You know what? I'm gonna use the line because I like Stetson that much. Stetson, whatever the line. Yeah, Liberty. How about how terrible was that? that Liberty game. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with Liberty? I mean, that was just unbelievable. What's there to even say for that? What is there? Ah, man. I mean, you you're winning at the half, right? Looking good. You're up, and then the second half, you just what happened? Well, you came out and stopped. You forgot where the basket was. Well, you were better off shooting at the other basket. It would have been better. Liberty totally crapped the bed for us. I mean, those are, again, I've had a couple like 1.5 point losses, and those are tough those are tough when you miss a line, miss a game by that. But when you have a just team that just comes out and gets just stop shooting like that game or the Richmond game, it's like what are you doing? Those are painful. Like I got Alabama A&M. I got the over today. It's like one. I think I had it at 123. I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, and they come out and score 19 points in the first half. Like, what's happening here? What's happening? 123, and it's shot up. We got 85 points. Brutal. What can you do? I don't win them all, people. I tell you that all the time. You know, just grind them out, back at it the next day. Sometimes you look good. Sometimes they look bad. You just dust them off and move on. Hopefully, we get some lines in the next couple of minutes. Any guys want to talk about any other games? Let's discuss. Let's discuss. We got other games out there. How's that Michigan State game going, anybody? What do we got here for that? I kind of like the points. I think Michigan State was getting trucked. That was a loser and couldn't even get over for me. Bad day. Premium play is bad. Not a good day. Not a good one. Need Eastern Kentucky though. Salvage tonight. EKU, get it done for us here, will you? That's it, people. I can't find any lines here for these games. Anybody else want to talk about another game? We have no NBA. It's the All Star break. Cold cash on the edge. Nothing. Corey, anything you want to talk about? Throw a game up, Corey. I got you. Say hello. We got people watching. Type in. Come on. Come on. I tell people, like I did the show with Allie, and I'm like, you can't win every game. If it was that easy and that great, like someone's like, oh, and I talked to some cats on Twitter who are like kind of big pro guys, big, huge kind of money guys. Like, oh, you sell. I'm like, you know, I sell for fun because for my entire life, to the last 3 years, there was no sports bet in New Jersey. So it was nice extra income when you could win some games. And, I lose, you win, you grind out. I don't make any uh, lies about grinding out up and down, long term, winning, manage your bankroll, stay within your limits. A lot of people do this. It's just fun. You come in, you want to throw a four-teamer together, money line, dogs up, or crazy minus 750 faves, 15 of them for $20 to win. That's knock yourselves out. People bet for different reasons, right? But we're all just trying to put a little extra cash in our pockets. Slow chat. Nobody's chatting. I guess we're going to wrap this puppy up. I thought it was going to be a long show, but then all of a sudden I have 4 conferences with no lines. And I'm like, why am I going to come on here at 10, 11 at night? There'll still be no lines. Yeah, a lot of Friday games. Sometimes they come up. Um, some spots offshore kind of sometimes get them up early, but I'm not seeing anything right now. I don't see anything. Nothing. Looking right now. Nope. Nobody's got anything. Nothing. No circa. No offshore. You're leaning on P, huh? I'm the other way. Again, this is, but you might be on the right side here because as much as I like Eastern, uh, the money's coming in on Eastern Kentucky and the line's dropped half point to P. And P, I said yesterday in the show, if you, I don't know if you were here, these guys were supposed to be, the governors were picked to be number one in the conference, and here they are sitting deep. What were they, like the 4 seed, 6 seed or something, right? I got to go flip back days and go back in time for my rank. Yeah, 6 seed. Preseason number one, player of the year, Terry Taylor. It's 3 down to 2.5. You know what? I still like Eastern though. I mean, highest scoring team. They could, force some turnovers. So I'm hoping for turnovers. And what I'm really hoping for is a complete game. Can I get a complete game from a team tonight? Because I haven't gotten any from anything else. You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. Well, more games tomorrow. When I was writing these all down, it seemed like so much. Like I was like, oh man, I got to do a bunch of because yesterday I broke them all up each conference. So I was like, I asked Craig Trapp, I'm like, what do you think? Do a bunch of shows or one? He's like, well, probably just do one long one. I was worried about one long one, but as I was writing down and getting records, I'm like, I got no lines for half these games. So you know what tomorrow day is going to bring? Conference tournament, more games, more free picks. I'll probably recap this and then hit some new ones. But we'll wrap this puppy up. We'll be back Friday at noon. Then Friday night, I think I'm going to pop in on the Picks and Parlays show, our sister channel. Try to get some more Picks and Parlays fans coming over here to watch some college basketball. Hey, listen, even if you don't catch it live, Corey, come in and say hello. Oh, Renders, load up an account because we're going to be firing away in baseball. We take our dogs. We like some run lines. I'm thinking this Blue Jay team. I've just been reading some recent, doing my ALE stuff because I did a show for Picks Probably last night baseball. I think we see a lot of overs, and I know I was worried about the baseball and how things are going to play out, but I think we'll see a bunch of overs because Toronto is playing in Florida at warm weather. That lineup, the pitching staff is so. You're going to be playing teams like the Yankees coming in there who could hit the ball. Boston, but so pitching, but with some bats, bad pitching. Baltimore Orioles, overs all day. Toronto, South, and Florida. The regular season, I don't throw out any. We're a month away, so yeah, I'm not gonna throw out any spring training stuff. Too crazy. But yep, Randers, Daniel, Corey, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sure you guys hit it a like or whatever in the comments. That's the most part, so I could go back and talk. That I'm just not looking at myself and talking to myself. So it's good that you're here. But tomorrow, 12 noon, if you're around, we're here. We're here. Yeah, bats are. Baseball is my favorite sport. My favorite sport to bet. It's every day. It's just so as much of it's a. I'm not really. I like my numbers and stuff like that, but that is such a great numbers thing. You just follow hot pitchers and just stuff like that. When pitchers are good, they're just good. You know, stuff like that. Win streaks, teams winning like 3 in a row. And how many times do you see teams win 5, 6, 7 in a row and lose 5, 6? A bunch. They all do it. They all have 3-game losing streaks. Excellent. Rangers, appreciate all the love. All right, guys. That's a wrap. Girls, if you're watching, who's ever. Tomorrow, noon, Eastern, more college hoops. College hoops weekend with the All-Star game, so a lot of college basketball. Yeah, Daniel, no spring training. Don't do it. Just enjoy it. If you're doing a fantasy baseball team or something, I don't know. Don't be betting on these games. That's crazy. But I'm out of here. All right. Have a good night, everybody. A lot of games tomorrow. Again, good 2 weeks here. Bye-bye.